So what actually led up to Krishan being angry that night before she attacked James was the fact when she got there, she had 10 people there, but she originally only told us that it was supposed to be 6 people with her. So LaTroy Davis, and you know I'm not lying because I was standing right there while you was talking to her.
So, in case you missed it, some guy named Keenan Pierre posted something on his social media yesterday where he's blaming Troy and Rodney Atwaters Jr. for leaking the video to TMZ. So Keenan posted the footage that was leaked from Tamar's dressing room to TMZ was captured by me. The only people who have possession of it, other than myself, is Troy, the bigger one, and Rodney Atwaters Jr., the little one. These two bozos are in cahoots with each other because they are friends. Don't use my footage to stir the pot of drama, especially if you distort the quality. Tamar Braxton, I am deeply sorry that this footage got out, and I would never do anything to tarnish you or your family's brand and name. So that was Keenan Pierre coming out of the woods to say that he didn't post it, but he's pointing fingers. Now, this post is what led to Troy defending himself on his live. So let's take a listen to what Troy said, and we will tell you what we think about what he said as we go along.
$11. And never have I ever sold you out. I have your whole album. I ain't never leaked out one record. Ever. I used to get the episodes of the Braxtons early like you did. When did I ever post a clip? And y'all gotta stop listening to homeless people because homeless people will do whatever they gotta do to find a home.
Troy is basically saying that he's loyal. He has been loyal to Tamar. He's actually been friends with Tamar for a very long time, actually, because he's mentioning the Braxton's Family Values, which was a reality TV show that Tamar and her sisters had at the time. So this was a long time ago. Probably almost 10 years now. So they've known each other for a very long time. So we don't quite understand what led to them beefing because it seems like Tamar is not taking Troy's side, and Troy is also bickering with Tamar. And we know they have some business dealings together, and apparently Tamar hasn't paid, but that's a different video for a different day. So let's carry on.
Y'all know how long and how much I've been around and who I've been around. When has it ever been said Troy leaked or Troy sold? And this ain't even, again, she got these people around her that don't know, the history of us. So I don't know why she's sitting over there playing these games with them two homeless people about $5,000. Maybe if I wanted to sell you out, it would not be the TMZ. That's just all I'm going to say. If I was going to sell you out, it would not be from TMZ.
So what he's saying here is that the person that actually sent the video to TMZ may have gotten paid $5,000 apparently. We don't know if this is true, but this is what he's insinuating. He did mention also that, well, he keeps saying homeless, and the person he's referring to, well, we believe Rob.
You know that. So I don't know. Are you just playing along? Are you slow? I don't know. Like, are you doing this on purpose at this point? Because how can you sit there and I don't know. She got to be slow. Because if you know what I know, you think this is what I'm going to jump out the window for? Ma'am, I've been the one asking all of y'all to not use this footage in any capacity. I have been asking that since November 11th. I have continuously asked that. And now you want to get online with that homeless man who always at not your house, JR house, because he don't have nowhere to go, and lie on me.
Troy is basically claiming that in here he's saying he didn't speak to Krishan, and he's also justifying that by saying that he was in the crowd watching the show alongside with the spectators and wasn't, behind the scenes or anything like that, to be in direct contact with Krishan for that matter.
I'm gonna keep saying it. Ask Nye where I watched the show from in LA. Nye was right there. Nye was right there. My best friend Chris was right there. Kevin was to the right of me. It was I think was it Todrick or Johnny? I think Todrick was watching it. I think Todrick was right there where I was watching the show from. So I'm just confused about when I told Fatty Cool Travis that Krishan could not be on my stage. I'm so confused. I was literally in the audience. Not the audience, but the front of house. Watching the show. I'm flabbergasted. I'm really confused about a lie being told like that. I did say something about that. Okay, isn't everybody supposed to say something? If you show up to a plane and you only got 2 tickets, you can't bring 4 people with you. That's not how that works. And that's absolutely what I did say. I said, your guests can go watch it from the audience. But I just wanted to say that because I said she's not getting on my stage. And the crazy thing is, there were people, I don't know why nobody's not speaking up, telling the truth. When I did come backstage, because remember, I watched majority of it from out in the front, and then a song or two before.
And telling Krishan that the people that she was with couldn't all, be at the show because there were too many. So he does recall exchanging a few words with Krishan. He's not denying it.
He says that, then how is it now this notion that I'm like, oh, she can't get on the stage, she can't perform, I'm being rude, I'm being nasty. Where's all this coming from? Y'all done sat there and got bored, and nobody's talking about y'all no more, and y'all done drummed this shit back up. But you're not gonna lie on me. You're not gonna lie on me. My integrity costs way more than $5,000. I know that might be what some of them over there wish they were getting. Sold a video to TMZ. Okay, me and Ronnie, the only people that have the footage. That is a lie. I know that when all of this first started, I sent it to everybody. I sent it to the whole team.
So Troy is saying that, well, for one, he wasn't nasty to Krishan. He simply told her exactly what time it was. But not just that, he's also touching on the fact that he wasn't the only person that had access to the footage. Which leads us to ask who filmed, because Keon Pierre claims that he was the one that filmed the prayer circle. So then who filmed? Was it Troy or was it Kenan? Because Troy seems to have also filmed some things, and he claims he had shared those footages with everybody else in the team. So it wasn't just him and Rodney that had the footage. Other people in the team also had the same footage.
So I know everybody over there has it. Rob's fat ass has been talking about that's the thing. Y'all have to listen. Y'all have to listen, because the thing is, people talk and they talk too much. And when you talk too much and you're being disingenuous, you end up getting in trouble. So what did Rob say in his live? He said, I sent the footage to them. So that's why they had the permission to use it. Didn't Rob say that? Didn't Rob say that I sent? Didn't Rob say that Troy sent us the footage and he allowed us to use it? So that right there shows that I sent the footage to the team. So no, I'm not the only one that has the footage. Rob has got online, huffing and puffing and being greasy, saying that I sent the team the footage, which I did. So stop saying like I'm the only one that has it.
So the guy that was on the live with Tamar, and he's the one that actually claimed he has it on his live that what's his name? Troy had sent the footage to him, and Troy gave him and everybody else in Tamar's team the right to use the footage. So that right there confirms that Troy wasn't the only person that had access to those footages.
And what do I get? What do I get out of this, y'all? What do I get out of this? What? What's the name of what I get? If you think I need your $5,000, you're sadly mistaken. So what do I get out of this? I want to know. I want to know. I have pictures of James from that night in my phone. Never released or showed it to anyone. You out for $5,000? Okay. Well, James, you were just at my house a few weeks ago. You know I don't need $5,000. You saw my crib.
He's defending himself and basically saying that he had other footages and all that, and he never leaked any of them. The reason why Troy is being agitated and aggravated about this whole thing is because Tamar has not once defended him. And Troy being in the showbiz business, a lot of it has to do with your credibility. And if people start saying things that are untrue about you and you don't clear your name, it is hard for you to work with people because then people start being scared of you in terms of, oh well, if he's allegedly leaked that video, then if someone else wants to work with him, he could also do the same thing with that person. And nobody would want to associate themselves with Troy in the future because of this whole debacle. So that was the live. We chopped the video a little bit and we kept what we think was important. And we don't understand why Tamar is not defending this guy. Again, we know for a fact that Troy has a money issue with Tamar. He claims he's done work for Tamar, meaning taking pictures, videos of her tour. And obviously, these things do cost a lot of money. And it seems like Tamar hasn't paid him. And he did call out Tamar on social media, which wasn't the smartest thing to do. And Tamar hasn't responded to him. So we believe that's where their beef is coming from. And Tamar will never come, publicly and defend this guy ever unless something gives. But yeah, we love you for watching as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.